Hello, how's it going? Good, grand, great, fantastic. Now, some of you that know me may know that I am quite the connoisseur when it comes to food. In fact, if you looked at me, you'd think I was a bit too much of a connoisseur and that I should maybe cut down on my connoisseuring per se. Oh, I can't believe I just used that fucking word. Anyway, here are the top 10 most overrated foods and cuisines, and foods that are made to look and sound appealing and that the masses have bought into, but in reality are quite disgusting. Now, this video may seem to be an attack on American products, and you'll be correct, because nobody markets mediocrity quite like the United States. Number 10! Asparagus, a long-necked, tasteless grass that makes your pea smell funny and has to be cooked at a certain temperature with only slight 4-degree turns each time with tongs made from the bones of a French peasant. And if you don't do this, it turns into a soggy, inedible mess, and that you're better off just using it as a mousetrap for hipsters to catch them and fuck them off back to Seattle. My dog wouldn't even eat them, and he eats his own hemorrhoids. And frankly, you can kiss my ass. Asparagus. Number 9! Mac and cheese. Classy. A heavily processed non-cheese powdered ghetto cocaine of a food. Mac and cheese is to pasta what America is to Canada, an embarrassment. If that's not bad enough, you had to go and start putting it in bloody burgers and making it into a dessert. Mac and cheese is like a pot noodle. Eat it, but don't go telling the world about it. It's an embarrassment. Number 8! Tapas. Okay, first off, let's get one thing straight. The Spanish do not have cuisine. Britain has more of a cuisine than Spain. The Spanish have prawns, paella, and tapas. Sadly, tapas isn't that thing we all wish to do when a gorgeous señorita walks by. Please note, the presenter of this video does not condone the sexual assault of a person having their posterior tapped without their consent. Tapas is little bits of starters that some restaurants deem it acceptable to serve as a main. And what are these little starters, I hear you ask? What? Oh, nobody's asking? What, everyone knows what it is? Well, fuck it, I'm going to tell them anyway. Bread, sardines, olives, an egg, and cold meats. That's it. Maybe go a little crazy and add a prawn. Spain, your country is amazing, but your bland food is why the English came in and colonized the south. You were too busy trying to find a way to do all these tapas combinations to notice Barbara and Dave swan in and slap their towel all over the Costa del Sol. Number 7! Mexican. Burrito is the greatest thing ever invented. There's no questioning that. However, Mexican cuisine tends to revolve around how many items you can stuff in a tortilla. Having been to Mexico, or should I say the American Costa del Sol of Cancun, where everything was so overpriced I had to sell a mate's kidney just to go on an excursion. He's so dumb he didn't notice. Once there, I scoured the heavens to find an authentic Mexican restaurant, and when I did, I was once again greeted with 1,001 ways to stuff a tortilla, or at best, have a soup made from cow's stomach. Annoyingly, the best Mexican I've ever had is here in the UK. Go figure. But Mexicans are lovely people, and burrito is my favourite thing in the world, so you will not suffer any further abuse. Number 6! Scones. Are you sweet? Are you bread? Are you dessert? No! You are the worst excuse of whatever the fuck you're meant to be and the biggest cock tease on the planet. Dry, bland, and a texture that messes with your mind so much it might as well be a Mediterranean woman. Please note, the presenter of this video completely stands by that sexist comment. Number 5! Oreos. You're not a biscuit, you are a chemically enhanced beer mat that tastes like the ashes of a corpse. And I don't know what the hell that cream is in the middle, but it tastes like a cockney's phlegm. In fact, you are the one product on this planet that tastes better than everything else apart from your original intent. Number 4! American bacon, or streaky bacon as we call it here. Sorry America, that is not bacon. What you have are strips of fat with a little bit of pink in it that's allegedly meat. This is proper bacon right here. Little bit of fat and a ton of meat. If you like chewing on fat so much, why don't you chew on my ass? Number 3! American cheese, Monterey Jack. Cheddar. It's not cheese. You don't have cheese in America. You have orange chemical product and white chemical product. Your sharp cheddar is about as sharp as your wit, as in not very, and you are to cuisine in general what you are to world peace, a hindrance. Number 2! Ooh! Italian cuisine. Mamma, pasta, pizza, suck my balls, huh, you fucking prick. Now, I'm not saying Italian food is not nice. What I'm saying is there is about as much variety in it as there is for a toddler that's breastfeeding. Do you want pasta or do you want pizza? Do you want the left tit or do you want the right tit? Because that's all there is. What's that? Carbonara? Certainly, that'll be 30 quid, mate. You had one of the longest ruling empires in history and that's the best you could do? Greece managed to bring in cuisines from Morocco, Egypt, Lebanon, Jordan, Palestine, Turkey, Afghanistan and Mesopotamia. For Christ's sake, they even gave you pizza. I mean, what were you doing? Running around saying Mamma Mia and eating mushrooms? Fucking Bulgaria has more variety and the only thing they're famous for is a decent football team in the 90s and multiple failed attempts at invading Greece. And my number 1 most overrated food in the entire world is... Drumroll please. No drumroll. Really. We can't even add just like a little bit of suspense. No. What do you mean I'm just wasting time? Sushi! Fucking boiled rice crispy square topped with either salmon, cucumber, a yellow thing, or tuna. And to cap it off, a plate the size of an amoeba's arsehole will set you back 50 quid. It's boring and massively overrated. It's for pretentious yayas that want to eat out but under the illusion that they're eating something healthy. Twats. It's because of you that Wagamamas exist and it's taken up valuable property space for things that we actually like a gourmet burger kitchen, or a patty and bun, or a fucking kebab shop. Twats. Well, that is it. That is my top 10 most overrated foods and cuisines, and foods that are marketed in a way to look and sound delicious and are bought by the masses but are actually garbage. I'm pretty sure I've ruffled a few feathers, but I don't give a shit. And to be fair, this is just a subjective video and you shouldn't give a shit either. Please tell me down below whatever you think is the most overrated foods and or cuisines. Please note, Greek doesn't count because that's just you being a bitchy. Anyway, that is all. Let normality resume.